Hey guys, Dan Greer, Eclipse DOT, coming at you today to talk about Ifta. First off, what is Ifta? It's the international fuel tax. Second off, do I need Ifta? When do I need Ifta? So you need Ifta whenever you're operating vehicles that cross state lines or are operating in a different state from where they're registered, and they're rated over 26,000 pounds GVWR, gross vehicle weight rating. So what does that mean? That means that if I got this truck right here behind me, right, it's rated at 33,000 pounds. I'm pulling a trailer that's rated at 61,000 pounds. Do I need Ifta? The truck's registered in Colorado. Let's say I never leave the state of Colorado. Do I need Ifta? The answer is no. Okay, now then let's say that I take that truck to New Mexico. Do I need Ifta? Well, the answer is you should have it if you're gonna make a lot of trips. Now, if you only make 1 or 2 trips a year, 3 or 4 trips a year, you can get trip permits. And trip permits are depending on the state you go into and how it works, then they can get pricey. Sometimes they're cheap. They usually charge you depending on the amount of miles you drive and how far you're in the state, and they're only good for 5 days. So if you make a lot of trips, it's not worth it. If you make like 2 a year, getting Ifta is probably not worth it. But if you make like more than 3 trips a year to a different state, then it's probably worth getting Ifta. Now, a couple things you got to remember with Ifta, the International Fuel Tax Agreement. The first one is that you have to track your mileage driven in each state. So like, let's say I drive, and you got to do it per quarter. So beep, beep, back up. So you got to track the miles driven in each state per quarter. Then you got to track the amount of fuel you bought in each state per quarter as well. So let's say it's the first quarter of the year, and I'm going to file those taxes. The very beginning part of the second quarter, I have 30 days to file them after the first quarter. So January, February, March. I got to file those by April 30th. And what I do is I go into my Ifta account and I file how many miles I drove and how many gallons of fuel that I purchased and in which states I purchased those fuel and in which states I drove those miles in. And then it does all its own math and it lets me know whether I need to pay or whether I owe or whether I bought, in states that have higher fuel tax, and then they disperse it to those other states, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, it's pretty easy. Keep in mind, they can audit your Ifta records for 7 years. So you need to keep the receipts for each fuel purchase. You need to keep trip logs for those trips if you have them. And that would include like just a daily sheet of miles or every time you cross the state line where you enter odometers, that kind of stuff. All right, guys, that's it. I will tell you this. If you want help with Ifta, if you think, man, I might need Ifta, but I'm not 100% sure, can you help me out? You bet. Our team can totally help you out. So reach out to us. Let us know if you have questions on us. Let us know if you want help getting your Ifta account set up. Let us know if you need help with any of that stuff, or if you have your Ifta account and you're like, man, Dan, this sucks. Do you have a solution to make it easier to file? You bet we do. So reach out to us for any of that stuff. All right, guys. Hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you later.